It's 6:20 a.m. in the morning. I'm in the washroom brushing my teeth, and I hear someone calling out my name. I go to see who it is, and it's my mom. She's telling me to wake my brother up for school. And I get frustrated because, I'm in the middle of my freaking brushing my teeth and I get called to do this. But anyway, I go on to try to wake my brother up, start freaking patting him on the shoulder. As you can imagine, which 10-year-old boy would want to wake up at 6 a.m. and hear the first thing in the morning that, you gotta go to school? No one, right? So at this point, he's quite stubborn, my brother. He's 10 years old, he's quite stubborn. He doesn't want to go. I'm getting frustrated because I'm literally there. I want to brush my teeth and I got to go to the gym. So come on, wake up. I start, tapping him on the back quite aggressively. And it wasn't even a hit or anything. And he starts crying. He proceeds to go to my mom and starts complaining that, I hit him and so on. And I'm extremely frustrated at this point because I'm in the middle of, trying to brush my teeth. I get called to do this, and then now he's crying because I tapped him on the shoulder. And I get extremely frustrated, take a deep breath, and I just proceed with my day. And this is not the first time something like this has happened. Think of how life could be 100 years ago. Let me give you an example, okay? So let's say 100 years ago, a father and a son, okay? The son is 10 years old, the father, they're going on an adventure, and perhaps they're riding their bike out there in the garden, forest, whatever. The kid falls down and his knee starts bleeding. What do you think the father would say? Do you think the father would patch him up and stuff? Nope. The father would probably just dust off the dirt and carry on with the ride and tell the kid, it's okay, don't cry, just move on. What do you think would happen now? Let's say I'm the 10-year-old boy, I injure myself, except my father's at work now. So I come back home crying to my mom. What do you think my mom would do? Probably patch me up, ice my knee, and then tell me to never ever try that stunt again on the bike. And this is a real story that happened to me. I was, I think, 11 or 12, and I was just riding my bike, and this kid, freaking suddenly pops out of nowhere, and I had to stop, and literally the back of my bike, the back behind wheel of my bike, literally freaking goes 90 degrees and almost falls upside down. And I badly got injured. My knees like badly bleeding, and my mom told me to never go outside with the bike again. And my point with this is, I think the best way to put it is with a quote that is quite often spoken about. Tough times create strong men, and good times create weaker men. This is an example of weak men. And you can't really blame your mom for this because your mom is a female. She has feminine energy. Feminine energy is made to, take care of, make sure they're growing well, feed them, pet them. That is feminine energy. The masculine energy that we should be getting from our dads, our father figures, don't exist now because they're out there working. What do you think now happens in this generation where the average teen gets an opportunity to speak to the father? 70% of the time, the conversations are rather awkward. A lot of us live very comfortable lives, even I do for the most part. We can eat junk food whenever we want, we can watch whenever we want, we can have the nice warm showers whenever we want, sit there as long as we want, freaking want to watch a movie and have entertainment, click Netflix, boom. Hence, men are becoming weak. I can do every one of these single things that I mentioned on a day to day basis, 24/7, and have pleasure, have dopamine 24/7. I could clearly do that. But I don't. I don't because I want to become a man. And I genuinely believe being a man is a lot more than having that specific organ or, that signifies that you're a man. No, it's way beyond that. A man must be masculine. A man must lead his people. He must be the dominant personality wherever he goes. And I'm not trying to, sound funny or cringe or sound Andrew Tate like. No, I'm just telling you facts. And if you think, whatever I'm saying is cringy, oh man must lead, he must be masculine. If you think it's cringy, then you need to change yourself or leave my channel because you're a little feminine boy. That's the complete truth. When men have things very easy or things very accessible that they don't need to fight for something, they become very weak. You ask any successful person out there, anyone, they have not gone through easy times to get through the success that they have. They have had to go through and push through very difficult times. That's what make a man a man. And if you want to change yourself and become the man that I'm talking about, then learn to put yourself through tough situations. Simple things, because the truth is, we live in a very comfortable world. Even the average person has things pretty decent. Sure, we want a bit more money, we would like a bit better house and so on, but for the most part, we have comfortable, we have things very comfortable. We can order whatever we want, we can freaking have laptops or TVs. Do simple things. Make sure you work out every day. Make sure you meditate every day. Make sure you read every day. When you're going to shower, make sure you turn on the cold water. Put off the hot water. And these small things, trust me, you persist with them over a few months or years, and you will notice a significant difference in yourself, especially when you're around your peers, when your friends, perhaps your office mates, and so on. You will notice how different you are. Putting yourself through testing situations and overcoming them is what makes a man grow.